Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Dave Glaser, owner of Fit Life Champions here in Denver, Colorado. And I want to confess something. I want to confess that I make mistakes. And I want to know if you make this same mistake also. And this could be across the board, anywhere and everywhere. If you're just tuning in, my name is Dave Glaser, owner of Fit Life Champions, and we're here to talk about a nutrition fail. Earlier today, I was having a conversation with a client, and it was over a very sensitive topic of nutrition. And I'm still learning each and every day why nutrition is so personal when it comes to serving people. And I'm slowly gaining clarity on that whole perspective of how to address nutrition and how to have the conversation about nutrition. Even 3.5 years into my personal training business, I'm still having the conversation and the learning curve that it takes in communicating with my clients. If you're just tuning in, we're at the new home of Fit Life Champions here in Denver. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. And we are talking about a trainer fail. Hi, Miss Sarah. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, the more hearts we have, the more fun we have. Thank you so very, very much for inviting followers as well. If you have ever made a mistake in your business, this conversation is for you. Because I know that in the last 3.5 years, I have made 100 mistakes when it comes to, no, I'm sure, Sarah, you've never made a mistake in your business, ever. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. If you're like Sarah and have never had a mistake in your business, Jenny, go ahead and press 1 or press 2 at the bottom, or just comment whatever you feel. Nope, I've never had a mistake in my own business. And the reason I bring that up is because after 3.5 years of running my own business, I am still learning how to have the conversation about nutrition. And I appreciate each and every one of my clients when they come to me with a specific question or a specific concern. And today it was something very, very specific. It was a vitamin in our diet, and what's too much and what's too little, and what kind of things should we look for when it comes to that specific coaching. And that's what I'm talking about here, is I'm talking about coaching. I know that in Sarah's business, she could always coach somebody to build a beautifully branded website, and she's very, very good at it. But does she have all the answers all the time? Probably not, but she knows somebody who does. And in my case, that's the exact same situation that came up today. I knew the concept behind how to coach my client on this particular topic of conversation, but I didn't necessarily know how to communicate that respectfully and effectively and quickly too, because I don't want to take up a whole lot of time either debunking a myth or setting the record straight or simply just meeting her where she's at in the conversation of nutrition. So what I did is I went straight to my nutrition text. And last year, I went ahead and I spent the money on precision nutrition certification, and I went ahead and I took the 18-week course, and I found it an invaluable service for my clients. Yes, we built a 6-week meal prep workshop out of it, out of the knowledge that's based on precision nutrition, and we can serve clients anywhere in the world with that meal prep, save time and money system, but it still does not mean that we're perfect as business owners. Now, what would have made this particular situation a trainer fail and a nutrition mistake was for me to stand on my soapbox and say, shout at the top of my lungs, no, you're not correct. Well, that's not productive at all. And I knew that I would be providing my client with a disservice had I done that. So I took 45 seconds to a minute and a half, and I looked up this particular very specific question and conversation that we were having at the time, and I was able to formulate the right things to say in that situation. I took a step back from my own self-assuredness, and I started to think from another person's perspective, or my client's perspective, or an online coaching client's perspective, and they may just want the answer. They don't want me to know the answer right away necessarily. It's great when I do, but that's absolutely not possible for me to have every single answer that it comes up in a coaching session, or in a training session, or a nutrition consultation online or over the phone. I simply have to refer to the people who are the more of an expert than I am. And even after 3.5 years, I'm still learning each and every day how to become that better coach, the best coach that I possibly can. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same exact thing. You know, seek out the person who has more knowledge than you. Seek out a book. Seek out a business coach. Seek out a mentor. Seek out somebody who's the expert in their field that you trust, that you connect with, that you could possibly ask them any question possible. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to tuning in today, listening to me discuss what could have potentially been a failure in my business today. And I want to encourage you guys to take that moment when it arises and use a teaching mentality and a teaching philosophy and a coaching moment for yourself and for your client to grow together. And I promise you, it will go a very, very long way in the long run. So thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. My name is Dave Glaser. If you want more information on how to receive a nutrition consultation with me, head to fitlifechampions.com, click services, and you'll see a personalized video from me to you on how we can serve you in Denver and abroad. Thank you so very much. Talk to you soon.